Three, two, one.
Bienvenidos. Welcome to episode 146 of the Narcissistic Music Disorder.
How you doing, bud?
Good.
Good, good. Um, I'm trying to think of what there was something I needed to talk to you about right away. At the start of this episode. Now I can't remember. It's bumming me out. It seemed
Hmm.
important. It seemed like it was something maybe I was listening to that I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. I feel like you're gonna get real harsh on me. I like that young blood, dude.
Dude,
Is that okay? Oh,
absolutely.
phew, you're not mad at me. Good.
I have his first one on vinyl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, I didn't know anything about him until the Sabbath thing, obviously. I mean, I'd never even heard the name. That's
Oh,
how out
really?
of touch I
Okay.
can be. So I heard him do changes, and I'm like, that's cool. And then like Ozzy doting on him so much, I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell is this about? And then I heard I don't even know if it's a hit for him or a single, but it's that song, Love Sick Lullaby, I think it's called. It's kind of a pop tune,
Yeah.
with like 16th note groove, and I just started to really like it, and I listened to some more of his stuff, and it was cool. Yeah,
Kid's
I'm
been
kind of
through it, man.
that's right. You did comment on that, and that's what you said. So you know some background on him.
Yeah.
Okay, that I'm not obviously not aware of. Did he have like a tough upbringing or a tough?
Just
He does.
I think
Christ, he
I
looks
think
like
he
he's.
dealt with suicide at one point and things like that, and just
He seems
just
like a
for him to be where he's at is killer.
yeah. He seems like a pretty good kid too. I mean,
just a just a reverence for Ozzy that all of us that love Ozzy have. So
so what's your takeaway on that Sabbath thing? Have you watched any clips of it?
I saw clips, yeah. I thought it was cool. What I saw,
Nuno Betancourt, man.
dude.
He's
Yeah,
all
there.
over that thing. And I mean, some of it is so not obscure, but like in the lore of things. If you're an Ozzy fan, of course, it all makes sense. But like for some of us fanatical people, like seeing Jakey Lee come out was
Yeah,
killer.
I
I
got to.
was
I
Go
was
ahead. I'm
lucky
sorry.
enough to see Black Sabbath once, without Bill Ward. It was Mike Borden on drums.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Faith No More
Um,
guy.
and I saw Ozzy twice.
I have never seen Sabbath or Ozzy. Um, I and it was nice. I think everyone was kind of represented. It would have been nice to see like Bob Daisley there, but he's had such bad blood with Ozzy and sharing
Yeah,
for so
that
long. But
stealing songs and
Rudy
things. Yeah.
Sarzo was there, and that was really cool.
Yep.
Um, I sort of wonder why Gus G wasn't there or Joel Holmes, those kind of interim guitar players Ozzy
Yep.
had. That would have been cool. But it was a Black Sabbath celebration, and that's kind of
Right. Yeah.
that's the confusing part. Is it seems so Ozzy centric, but the other thing is, I mean, I don't know that heartbreaking's the. I mean, yeah, it was hard to watch Ozzy in that chair, not be able to move around and be Ozzy. But I will say, like Geezer Butler and Tony Iommi, those guys still seem like they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So who knows what they'll do? Bill Ward, I don't know. The only thing I have to say about Bill Ward is number one, he is criminally underrated drummer and does not get the level of respect he deserves. Number two, he's Bill Ward. Pop that shirt off, dude. It's killer, man. I mean, who?
Yep.
And I wonder, like in his head, if he was like, "I'm Bill Ward, dude. Like I'm
Yeah.
Bill Ward. This is Black Sabbath's final. I'm Bill. Yeah, I'm popping my shirt. It's
I'm
hot."
taking my shirt off.
And like Tony said something too, and like said he looked like some character from a troll or something. But yeah. All right. So let me make sure I got nothing else to share because musically I told you that I sent you a message and told you that I finally, I mean, not finally, because I liked it when you turned me on to it, but like I started digging into American Aquarium more, and
Yeah,
I
you
do.
took a deeper dive.
Yeah, those guys are cool. I like them. Got the new Mark Knight album. We just had Mark on as a guest not too long ago. He's got his new album out. Been checking that out. Song on it called 1111. I really like.
Yeah.
Some other jams, and the other thing is I like about Mark is he it can't be easy, dude. I mean, he's kind of developed his own kind of solo career as a singer songwriter, and that's really cool. I'm sure, like me, even when we had Mark on the show, it's hard, dude. It's hard to not want to press about like Bang Tango, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to not even all that stuff's been talked about so
But
long, but
isn't don't you think that the way we're doing this now, and we talk a little bit about people's careers that we have on, but don't you think that more people will want to come on because it's
dude,
just because it's a hangout talking about music?
I have tried to explain, and we've been really lucky. I mean, for the most part, when I reach out, and I've only reached out to a handful of people, you too. Not, I didn't reach out to you too. You
Huh.
have to, but most of them are open to it, and I do try to tell them like, hey, man, it's not a where did you get the name kind of thing,
Yeah.
and it's not that we don't respect those careers, but it's like anybody, people are paying right now for these like VIP experiences so they can like be in a room with their rock star and and just get a picture taken or something. Well, for us, it's like an opportunity to hang out in our basement with Mark Knight or Ricky Dover Jr. or whoever it might be.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to me. John Connors was, I mean, all those episodes have been really fun.
Dude, some of the people coming up.
Oh, I'm excited too. We can't spill the beans on that. Well, and you should know I'm working a couple angles on my end too. So hopefully we'll get some guests that'll surprise even you. Um so what's today's topic?
We talked about this one for a while. Family songs that mention any family member, moms, dads, grandpas, grandmas. There's so many good ones.
I In your research, and again, we neither one of us, are like online research kind of guys. We just do what comes to our head. But who's the most fertile family member you think for song fodder? Is it mama?
It's got to be mamas. Yeah.
She's I wonder if there's a way to rank it, or if
It's
yeah, I'm sure some computer thing has done it, but I would say mama and daddy are number one, which makes perfect sense because everybody's either, you're always missing or thinking about your upbringing.
yeah.
um and
I
then the
tried to I tried to go with ones that that are a rotation, and I tried to mix it up with the family members as much
I
as I
did
could.
too. I did too. And mine are pretty regular rotation too. Um, I'm trying to look and make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty good with it. I actually just crossed a song out because I was thinking of a different song when I wrote it down. I knew it. I was changing laundry a second ago, and I was like, no, man, that's the wrong
I
song. So I'm
wonder if
gonna
we
have to.
have any matches on
We,
here.
I think we might. I see one or two that I think, and I've got one that I wonder if you're going to if you're gonna have. It's kind of a weird one too. So daddies and mamas are definitely good high fodder for that. I also think sister is a good one.
Yeah.
Sister
Yeah.
pops up a lot.
That's funny.
Um, so yeah, let's dive in. What's your first pick?
Mama's Eyes, Justin Townes Earl.
Yep, yep. I didn't even think of that, but I was
That's
just
it.
watching.
I think that was the first Justin Townes record that I ever got.
How did you get hip to? I mean, he's Steve Earle's kid, so that puts him kind of on the radar. How did you get hip to him? Do you remember?
I don't recall. Probably, something like No Depression or something, probably
Yeah.
back in the day.
So
Which I
I
still
got
look at the digital one all the time.
dude, I just was talking. What night was it? Friday night. Was telling Greg Miller and I were talking um about this compilation album I got from No Depression called Rig Rock Deluxe
Oh
that
yeah.
you can't find. It's hard to find now, and it's not like it's streaming or anything. Some of the
Didn't you
songs,
guys do like six tunes
dude,
off
a
that from
shit
Dutch
ton of
Henry?
them. Yes, and some of the ones we didn't do are extra cool, But I'm always looking for. I got obsessed a week ago with a Birds tune called Truck Stop Girl.
Yeah.
Obsessed, dude. And because I want to cover it and I just haven't had time to learn
Is
it.
it theirs?
That's the first version I ever heard
Okay.
was Clarence White singing it in the Birds.
Right, yeah.
Um, and there's actually some cool old video of that. But there on that Rig Rock Deluxe was a Kelly Willis cover of it with the harmony vocal is Jay Farrar.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. You can't find it anywhere. I think it's on YouTube maybe. But now I digress. I can't think of why I was talking about that stupid. Oh, No Depression magazine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was No Depression was big. I was for years a subscriber.
Right. Yeah.
And the best part is there's kind of a side story is my first issue came and it came. I forget how they shipped it then, if you could see the cover or not, but regardless, it said No Depression on it.
Yeah.
My mother, I was still living at home. My mom pulled me aside and was like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah. What's up?" She's like, "Well, you're getting this magazine about depression. Are you depressed?" She didn't. She
No.
thought it was like how to combat depression.
Right.
So that was classic. Anyhow, sorry, I digress. So you have Justin Towns Earl. I got hip to him through there was the documentary about Steve Earle and Eric Ambel and those guys during um that cycle for the Jerusalem album, I think it was, where
Yeah.
Justin was playing keys on the road with him. And then I did see that kick ass, dude. It's so good where he does Harlem River Blues on
Yeah.
one of those late night shows with Jason Isbell on guitar. Yeah,
That's a
killer.
great,
Killer.
that's a good record too, Harlem River Blues.
You should ask the Dutch Henry guys someday about Harlem River Blues. I bought that album before we went out on the road one time,
Oh,
and I never, because we, if you drove, you could play your own music,
right.
but
Yes.
the rest of the time you were kind of in your headphones if you want. So I was just on loop. I had it going all the time in my head in the car, enough that even when we'd be walking to the bar to play or going to, I could catch those guys humming. Lord, I'm going uptown. Like I hooked everybody on it. Nobody probably ever listened to it again after that. But all right. Yeah, Justin Towns Earl. That's a good one. That's a good opener. I'm going to start with a super obscure song. And I swear to God, I listen to it all the time, and it's not for effect or to make you think I'm cool. But the song is called You and Your Sister by Chris Bell, who was
Yes,
in Big Star. It's on I Am the Cosmos. It's on that
it
record.
is.
The cool part about You and Your Sister is he was recording that and they needed a harmony vocal part, and Alex Chilton. So it's him and Alex Chilton singing. That's who the harmony vocal on that
It's
is.
on that Big Star box set thing I got too.
I love that song, dude.
Yeah.
I
I
love
think
it.
there's alternate versions of it too
There
on there.
is. I know there's alternate versions of it. As a matter of fact, I think my digital copy of I'm the Cosmos might have a couple of them. Um,
Yeah.
I think it's a cool song. I love how those guys sing together. Um, and I said this, I don't know, I was playing somewhere, rambling on like I like to, and I said on the mic that I for years thought Alex Chilton was what I loved in Big Star, but it turned out to be Chris Bell.
Right.
I'm a Chris Bell fan. I love Alex Chilton too, but all
Because
right,
you
that's
liked
my.
all that spacey sounds.
I think I do, and I think there was something about Chris Bell's voice I really like, and I tell the story too that I used to play with this girl. She was considerably young.
Ashley.
Yes, Ashley Youngstrom. She's considerably younger than me, and I went to her house to rehearse, and I'm like, you'll never know this song, but I'm gonna play it. You just listen to it. So I start playing it on my guitar, and she started singing harmonies to "I'm the Cosmos," and I'm like,
Oh man,
holy
yeah.
shit, yeah,
I remember when you guys used to do that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love that song. No, I mean, I don't know if anyone. I gotta start playing that again. I'm gonna do that today if I can figure out the chords again.
You and Angela could do that.
I know that'd be fun as hell, wouldn't it? All right, what do you got next?
There's two songs with the name Sister, which we mentioned earlier. The Nixons have one on their, I think, FOMA
Is it just
records.
called Sister?
Yep. And
Okay,
then Cross Canadian Ragweed has a song called Sister.
you love that band.
Yeah, theirs has a great lyric. I used to get stoned to my sister's record collection.
Ooh, that is a
Golden
great line.
Golden platinum on vinyl is the closest thing to perfection.
Oh yeah, yep, that's great,
Great lines.
dude. What was their hit? What was Cross the one that put them on the map? They had a single, dude. It was on CMT and the whole bit.
Yeah, Alabama was one, and then they had another single on the album after that called Fighting For.
I'm gonna
I think
find
that
it.
album was called Garage. But off that record with Alabama, there was a video, and I remember seeing it on CMT back in the day, but I don't remember the name of the song.
for some reason I lump Cross Canadian Ragweed and this band that came out for a hot second called Pin Monkey.
Yeah, I remember Pin Monkey. Are they
They
Texas as well?
they could be. They covered they had a cover of a song that was like,
Big shiny cars.
nope, it was an alt country song. Like
Okay.
it might have even been a
They did Big Shiny Cars though. You know that tune?
I don't think I do.
Walt Wilkins, a band from Chicago, they do it also. God, what was the Pin Monkey? They had a video on CMT too.
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna find that song too. I'm gonna
I
figure
thought the
that
lead
out.
singer sounded kind of girly.
I don't know. I was doing
Sorry, dude, if you're
freelance.
listening.
I was doing freelance gigs, and I remember the a band I was filling in with played a Pin Monkey song. I remember. I don't remember which one now, but yeah. All right, moving on. I'm going to pick. This is from a super important band for me. Oh, here's a quiz for you, Scott. It's the band that I own the most records from. Any idea?
Lucero?
Nope, the
No, Jayhawks.
Jayhawks. Yeah, it's Sister Cry from the Jayhawks, and it's off Hollywood Town Hall.
Okay.
Which is just such a. It's got great harmonies. It does something that I like in music that the Beatles do that I like. I have an Enough's Enough song that does it. I like. I have a Styx tune that does it, and it's when there's a vocal, like someone sustains their part, like they're singing their line, "Someone come along," and then below it, someone's singing another kind of melody and harmony. My example of it is like, I like the Styx song, um, "Haven't We Been Here Before?" because it's like, one voice going, "Cause I believe if we," that
Okay.
kind of thing. Sister Cry does that too, where it's like one they sing a line together and then one of them drops out and sings this other melody. It's
Is
the
that
Jayhawks. I love
is
them.
that their sec? No, is that not their
Yes,
second? Yeah,
technically they had one called the Bunkhouse
the
Recordings that
Bunkhouse. Yeah.
wasn't much, and then Blue Earth was their first album, and then Town Hall was number two. I got Town Hall first, went and bought Blue Earth at the BIM on 28th Street,
Yep.
and got out onto 28th Street, my put it in my Discman and cassette adapter, and was like, whoa. I was like, this is not alt country. This was just a country record.
It was
You know what I mean?
Smile right after that.
It went Blue Earth, Hollywood Town Hall, Tomorrow the Green Grass,
Tomorrow. Yeah.
which was the last one with Mark Olson. And then they went Smile was the next album that came, and Mark Olson was no longer with them. But yeah, Sister Cry by the Jayhawks. What do you got next?
From Rhett Akins, the song called "Granddaddy's Gun."
Ooh, ooh, I like that. I
It's a
know that
song
name.
about his. He's got a. What does he say? Something like it's his granddaddy's gun. It's up on the wall. It's um. It's worth a bunch of money, but it damn sure ain't for sale. So,
Oh,
just
cool.
lines like that.
Yeah.
Um, it backed a burglar down when grandma took the safety off granddaddy's gun.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That
It's
paints a
got some
picture.
great. I love Rhett. I've liked Rhett since the '90s.
I've known that name a long time.
He's one of the him Dallas Davidson. They write shitloads of songs like Chris. Oh, what's his name? Anywhere but here. That guy. Chris, oh God, I can't think of his name right now.
Hmm.
But you can I can pick out his songs on the radio. I'll be like, man, that sounds like a Red Aiken song.
Oh, really? He has a signature
Like
sound
he
on
he
his.
had back when he got popular, it was I Break for Brunettes was one of his tunes. Um, his newer stuff is, well, not newer, but like he still writes all the time. And his son is Thomas Rhett.
I know that name too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thomas Rhett Akins, or what he's named after his dad, I think. But yeah, Rhett's awesome. He's a Georgia guy.
Oh, nice, nice for you to get out of Texas once in a while. Let's see. This one is one of my all-time favorite songs. My mother loved it. My mom went and saw this guy in concert. My mom did not go to a ton of concerts. It's the only Hell My Mama Ever Raised by Johnny Paycheck,
Oh yeah.
which is gold. Every line is gold. The whole song is gold. Um, it's awesome. I still listen to it at least every couple of weeks I'm listening to Johnny Paycheck. And it's I'm everything from the hit songs to kind of more obscure stuff. Um I only Hell My Mama Ever Raised is an iconic song for me.
He
I
was
don't
the
know.
first one to make Take This Job and Shove It popular, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, there's some lines, and my favorite line in that song, I have to admit, is when he sings the line, "She told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away." That's a killer line. And the other line where he rolled into Atlanta on stolen tags and almost out of gas. I had to get some money, and lately I knew how to get it fast. Those neon lights were calling me, and somehow I just had to get downtown. I reached into the glove box. Another liquor store went down.
Oh
That's
man.
killer, man. Yeah. What do you got next?
Cassie's brother from the Drive-By Truckers.
Oh, yeah. That's off Southern Rock Opera.
Yes. All about Steve Gaines.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I think she around
Yes.
before him and
Brought her brother in.
brought her brother along.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's exactly what it was.
Just yeah, the song is kind of about that, like letting my brother try out for the
Yeah.
band, and they
Yeah.
saw how badass he was. And
There's some we were talking about that too. Greg and I were talking on Friday because we all know that, the annoying thing of screaming out Freebird, right? Play
yeah,
Freebird. Dude, it was playing. It was playing on the overhead music while we're setting up, just got everything set up. And Greg was playing along on his acoustic. I could hear him, and he was playing the solo. Obviously, he probably knows it note for note. He's great. But I said to him, I go, dude, we really don't like appreciate enough how good Skinner. I mean, I know they're iconic band, but play some Skinner and all that, and they've come to represent stuff that they never intended to represent.
oh yeah,
But
exactly.
dude, so I stopped what I was doing for like a minute and listened. Well, Greg was noodling to Freebird. It's fucking beautiful, dude.
Dude,
It's
that
killer.
the solo on that live and on Tuesday's Gone live are
What's your favorite Skinner tune? Do you have one? Tuesday's Gone is close for me.
it's yeah, that one's right up there. I really like Poison Whiskey a lot.
Yep, you've mentioned that. I like
Um,
that smell. I played that smell
yep.
yesterday. Sometimes it goes over, sometimes it doesn't. I kind of
The oh yeah, what's the about the old guitar picker?
I was gonna say that too. It's oh my god, dude, if neither one of us think of this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Curtis Lowe.
Chorus Low, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's killer.
Ballad of Curtis Lowe. That one's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
so good.
there's man.
And the truckers, I mean, the truckers, well, I'll move on. I'll do my next pick. What's my next pick, you think?
Uh
I'm gonna tell you this. I'll give you a clue. I'm gonna stay with the truckers.
is my guy singing it?
Yep,
Daddy's Cup.
it's Daddy's Cup.
That's my
Yep.
number one.
It is.
Yes.
Sorry to steal your thunder. That's
Dude, let's talk about that song.
everything about it's killer.
My
And
dad used to do the same thing with me, take stuff apart. He'd make
uh-huh.
me take it apart, put it in a bucket, put it back together.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just like Cooley's old man.
Because my dad was a crew chief on a race team.
See, my dad was gone when I was pretty young, so I don't have that. I wish, and that's, I have a ton of gaps in my development. I was telling Quinn that I was so focused on music that it stunted everything, because
Yeah.
it's all I could think about. It's all I could do. It's all I wanted to do. Talk about blah 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 blah. I wish I had that experience of someone, pulling a carburetor apart and telling me to put it back together. That
Yeah.
would be awesome. And now let's get to some lines in Daddy's Cup. I mean, I can't think of, there's so many I like. Um, I like the one where his dad tells him, you know, um about racing, you got to work and buy your own car.
I'm not going to give you nothing. You got to
Yeah.
work and buy your own.
And doesn't he he gets a
He gets a
Mustang.
Mustang too.
No one ever kept him longer than they kept a pair of shoes.
Nope. They weren't good for much.
I have a friend. We have a family friend. His name's Dan Goki. He's a guitar player. He actually plays for a guy named Waylon Hanlon. And he also plays with my son and I in our little fun band with our buddies in the horns. He's the guitar player in that band. He's a race car driver. And I sent him Daddy's Cup. I'm like, dude, you gotta, he's not an alt country guy or anything. I'm like, you gotta check this out.
Yeah.
This will mean something. And for him being a race car driver and his dad was a race car driver, I'm like, this will mean way more to you than it did me.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've in the past have said I leaned more toward a Patterson Hood guy or
Right.
Jason Isbell guy. I have to say, in my later years now, Cooley, I've really warmed up to Cooley. And
He's always been my favorite.
I know I have a buddy here in Ludington who Cooley's his guy.
Okay.
He's, as a matter of fact, I jammed with him and his band, and it was the band that had the American Aquarium tune.
Oh, nice.
Burn, Flicker, Die.
Yep.
So I had to learn that. And he had, what was his Cooley tune?
Uncle Frank.
No,
it was like
it was a super cool, kind of one of Cooley's more signature tunes. Is it Three Dimes Down?
Three Dimes Down is a Cooley tune.
That's what it was. It was that tune. Yeah. Yeah. Daddy's Cup is a great Daddy's song.
Uncle Frank's another good family Cooley
yes.
song.
Yes. That's on, is that on Pizza Deliverance?
I think so.
I think it is too. All right. What do you got next? I took your Daddy's Cup, so your number one's taken.
Sylvia's Mother by Dr. Hook.
Dude, I just got into that. I did. I just got into them. And oh man, that is such a good tune. I want to learn that and ruin it too. That's such a good song.
Ray Sawyer is so awesome on that.
I can't 100% tell you how. I feel like it was you and I had a Dr. Hook conversation, and then I went, no, I was sick. Remember when I had pneumonia or whatever it was? It was during that time.
You texted me.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I was on my deathbed too.
You got into that song and Carry Me Carry.
Yes.
Which are both awesome.
Awesome tunes.
Ray's delivery on both of those songs is just
the live thing they did for Shel Silverstein's show, whatever that show was back in the day.
Yeah.
They are blown out of their gourds, dude.
Oh, yeah.
blown out. And it's still
I have loved that band for so long, and it's just it's so great. All the great stuff pretty much is Silverstein stuff.
Yeah, right. They had a whole album.
I mean, for tons of people though, Bobby Baird did Silverstein stuff, and God,
yeah, that's next level. Oh, that's such a good song too, man. But that's a great pick.
Ray's delivery in his just the way in Carry Me Carry.
Oh yeah,
just foot wrapped in an old rag. Just
I know.
That. Oh my God.
And it's it conveys the scene, and that, like, the vocal style, the delivery, everything it just reinforces everything they do.
Picture that scene where he stands up and looks at himself in the glass. It's my God. And then the studio chatter of Dr. Hook.
Do they have a ton of it?
Just him in songs where
there's a lot of talk.
Yeah, just hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they weren't too precious with anything, that's for sure.
Oh my God. Just the shit that they did sometimes at the end of songs. It was I think it was the one about I got stoned and I missed it. I think at the end of that they do something. You can't do that.
I think they like to have a good time. That's be my guess.
Yes, they did.
All right. My next pick is a Daddy song, and it's Daddy Sang Bass. That covers a lot of family in one song.
John and June, yeah.
Yeah, you got Daddy, you got Mama, you got little brother. Is that right? Yeah. And it's novelty enough because of, Daddy Sang Bass, all that, the different. Exactly. And And you know, I don't know. There's something about, June Carter came, she was obviously from a family
Family
band,
band. Yep.
right? And so that whole thing with, and I believe that that's with the Statler brothers, you know,
Oh
they're
yeah, that's
they're
right.
singing along. Yeah. So yeah, I had Daddy sang bass. What do you got next?
Uncle Johnny from the Killers.
No idea.
It's all about Brandon Flowers, the lead singer from the Killers' uncle, and his problems with cocaine and trouble.
Dude, you know what? I just wrote
A lot
down.
of Brandon Flowers songs are about his family, I think, though. So
Well, you wait.
that's from their big album, Hot Fuss. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's from Sam's Town. I'm
Hot
not sure.
Fuss was the one that had the hit single, right?
Yes,
What
it
was
might
that
be from
Killer's
Sam's
tune?
Town, though. I'm not sure.
Mr. Brightside, is that
That's
Killer's?
on there. Yeah,
Yeah. My son played that in his marching or in his pep band.
that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that band. I liked the Strokes and all those bands of that kind of ilk. A lot actually. I mean the hits. I didn't
yeah.
buy their
Uncle
albums.
Johnny's a cool tune.
Cool. Uh, my next pick, I'm gonna see if you can tell me the artist. I'll give you the title. It's Mama Tequila.
Oh,
Can he get it?
that's Circus of Power.
Yes. Yes. So I
Track one,
I think it is off Magic and
Magic and
something.
Madness.
Yes. So I must say I got hip to them before that album. Mama Tequila was a single and kind of a I don't MTV song, not
Yep.
a hit for a band like that for sure. But I got into them before that because I'd watched one of those hard and heavy video magazines and they were on it. And they were
Yeah.
playing the song Vices, which was off the album before.
Okay.
And so I got Vices and got hip to them there. And that I think that might have even, I don't know if it was Vices that had it or Magic and Madness that had the song Motor. She got a motor. But anyhow, Mama Tequila came out and the riff is brutal. And we instantly started covering it. It was still on MTV. We were covering it.
Yep.
And an early version of American Hair Band covered it. It's so cool, man. It's a
Isn't that a
killer.
guitar player on Ghost of Sunset Records?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, we've and that was I forget what song. I can't even think about it. I actually sent their singer Al Mitchell I sent him Bastards of the Bowery to listen to because he's a New
Oh,
York guy. And he was like, man, this is killer. I thought that was a big deal because he looks different now, but back in the day, dude, he had long hair. He's always shirtless and kind of muscled up and
yep.
tattooed. And they were
Tat.
just like
Yep.
New York City rock and roll. There
It
were
was. Yeah.
bands, they were punky and they were in that scene big time. Circus of Power. You'd see them on bills all the time with bigger bands, but they were that and that Mama Tequila is a great song. And
Yeah.
I still regret this was a drunken thing I did. Um, I had gone to the record and CD collector show, and I bought a Mama Tequila single, and it was like a promo copy, and
Yeah.
in it, this is no shit. I can't believe this was true. It had a little single shot bottle of tequila, and a Circus of Power Mama Tequila shot glass.
Oh wow.
And I gave the shot glass to Jen's cousin one drunken night because he collected shot glasses, and I wanted to be the dude. Go, you'll never get another one of these, And I gave that to him, and then I drank that fucking bottle of
Oh
tequila
god.
in a like in a act of desperation. But yeah, what do you got next, dude?
Um, Mama got a radio from my pals in Chicago, Mr. Blotto,
You love that band. You bet that band comes up all the time.
from their first record called Parking Karma. I think it's track one.
I've
It's
asked you this before. Did they just happen to play Michigan a lot?
Is that how I got into them?
I just know that I've heard them too. Like I've
Yeah,
heard
they
of them.
they used to play Billy's back in the day.
That feels right. Like my college era, maybe.
Yeah, they've played Billy's. They've played the Orbit Room.
Yeah, I feel like I knew
Um,
that band.
I don't know if they ever, probably the Intersection, but I've never seen them there. But
Yeah, just remember that name from college.
St. Joe is where I discovered them. I wandered into Czars
So many good
and
gigs
they
at
were
Czars.
playing, and that's how I discovered them.
You wandered into Czars. What do you know
I
about
was
that?
in St. Joe for a weekend for Venetian Fest because I saw Kansas that weekend
Oh, killer.
and with Henry Lee Summer.
Oh
And
man, I liked that dude. He
yeah,
reminded me a little bit of Dan Baird from the Georgia
yep,
Satellites.
had
What
that
was
one song. I don't remember the name of the song, but
I do I oh come on. I can remember that Henry Lee Summers song. It was about a girl, I think.
yep, it was about a
Yep.
girl. I don't remember the name of it
I
though,
don't
or the
either.
name of the record, but the yeah, they I don't know if they still do that in St. Joe. It's called Venetian Festival, but
Yeah, I remember it. I
because
feel
you
like
guys used to play Czars, that's a
yeah,
kick-ass club,
it
man.
was a good rock and roll bar. It was
Man,
a good rock and
I've
roll
heard
bar.
rumors that it might be coming back, so
Dude, I
hopefully,
got they were really gracious. They were really
yes.
cool to bands. Todd Long played there with Molly and opened for Bowling for Soup there.
Oh wow.
We played there in Dutch Henry, and then I had a week of road gigs with a blues band that played there, and it was a pretty easy gig in the sense that I could get through the songs okay, and it was a good band, so I didn't have to worry. So I was just drinking hard. I had no real responsibilities. And I got so drunk at Czars that the drummer and I tried to literally, I've never tried this before or since, tried to hop a train.
Oh,
Like,
we my buddy and I got so drunk there one night that we stayed at the Silver Beach Hotel, which was kind of kitty corner across the parking lot.
mm-hmm.
And we had a room there because if you went to Czars, they would give you the Czars discount. And we were so drunk that we were leaning on each other to stay up.
Yeah. and that's what friends are for.
That
All right.
was a
So
troll for trout and oh the Four Lincolns maybe something like
that's
that kind of
Rick.
night.
Yeah, Four Lincolns. I remember that band.
I
I think
remember
Rick
the
Johnson
bass
was in
player
that
from
band.
the Four Lincolns sat down by me when they were done, and I was drinking Beam and Diet, and he's like, "Can I try it?" And I gave him it. He's like, "Oh my God, dude!" Because I mine
I,
was like so
dude,
much Beam.
I think the Four Lincolns bass player was a guy named Rick Johnson, who was he a big, tall, skinny dude?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he ended up in Mustard Plug,
Oh,
and
okay.
he had a band called the Whack Trucks.
Oh
And
yes.
yeah, and he worked at Bird's Music. He was a teacher at Bird's Music. So Greg and I knew him since he was a kid, since he was literally a teenager. Yeah, sweetheart of a guy. That's funny. Cross paths with drunken you. I bet that was traumatic. I'm going to, man, I don't know. You probably judge me on this because it's such a standard and it's such a classic mama song, but it's Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys.
Oh man.
And it dawned on me listening to this song a couple weeks ago. It's a wonder, dude, that my opinions about some things are so jacked up and my life is so jacked up because I idolized these singers and songs, and then our movies and TV in the 70s reflected that, right? All the
Yeah.
trucker stuff and anti-authority. I For some reason in the 70s too, it's like police officers were highway patrol especially was horrible. Like every movie was, we're gonna outsmart this backwards cop, this Roscoe
Yeah.
P. Coltrane type dude. Um, but the thing about Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up is that was kind of like there was a musician element of it too. Like my dad wasn't a cowboy at all. I mean, we called him Cowboy Bob. That's just because he wore cowboy boots and pearl snap shirts every single day of his life and a big ass belt buckle. But that sort of vibe, kind of like you could take cowboys out of that and put musician in that. Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Musicians, because it was that same lifestyle.
Or
And
hookers.
it was that thing. It was those cowboys people, are outside the norm, and so are musician folk. And I was telling Quinn, my son, that one thing about getting into music and doing it professionally is you get to know a whole nother side of life. Like I call them the night people, like our lives didn't do anything until we started playing at 9, 10 o'clock. Then you're done at 2. Then you're doing shit afterwards till 4, 5, 6. And night people are way different than day people.
Yeah.
And it, like in Key West, playing in Key West, yeah, there's all the tourists and everyone's partying. The nighttime, the late night gets really thick with night people, and they have a whole different code. And that's this thing about mamas don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. It's like I bought in. I was like, you should live by some sort of different code than straight people, than you know, normal 9 to 5 people. The one of the things that haunted me my whole life was I lived in both worlds. I was a 9 to 5 guy, and very responsible 9 to 5 guy, and a night guy. And I certainly, the night guy was more natural and comfortable. I
Yeah.
needed the day guy. So day man and night man, day man. Ah, I needed like both those things. But mamas don't let your babies grow up
Have
to
you
be
heard
cowboys is
the
a classic.
Sarah Evans and Deanna Carter version of that?
No, is it good?
Yes, it's on a Waylon tribute, I believe.
Well, I've listened to Shannon McNally do it,
Yep.
because
That's
I think it's safe to say I'm not stalking her actively, and I don't want to do that, and I mean her no harm, but I definitely have a thing going that she would probably be uncomfortable with. There, I've said it. All right, what do you got next?
what do I have on here? Let's see. You stole some of mine, so let's
What
see.
I took Daddy's Cup,
You
which was
took
your
my
number
number
one, which
one.
is ruthless, which is, but you did
Yeah. What do I have? Let's see. Oh, the song Brother by Warrell Dane.
nothing.
Warrell Dane was the singer for Sanctuary and Nevermore.
I remember the band saying, but I remember both those names,
He
metal
has a
bands, right?
solo album. Yeah, he had two before he passed.
Okay.
But he has this song called Brother that is so freaking sad that his brother is older than him, I'm guessing from the song. Never treated him, worth a shit growing up or anything like that. I don't think their dad did either. But then his brother gets leukemia.
Oh,
And he says in a line somewhere, like, if I could, I would swim through your blood and remove the cancer, even though you never treated me worth just, oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh my God, brutal, man. Oh, it's too much.
That song. But Warrell Dane, man, talk about a voice, so sad that that dude drank himself to oblivion. But God, what a freaking voice on that guy. So
And
damn talented. Played
metal,
with,
right?
yeah, he
Metal?
played,
Yeah.
Jeff Loomis.
Yes, yes, yes. Guitar player.
He was the guitar player with Worrell in Nevermore and Sanctuary.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay. For
just killer
for
stuff.
music gear nerds, Jeff Loomis is kind of a dude. He's into gear and all that stuff. So
And they're one of their bigger some Battle Angels was their, I think, MTV video from the first record, and then they did a kick-ass cover of White Rabbit. It's just,
oh cool.
and I was playing it last night, but the production on that record is so muddy.
Oh yeah.
It
Metal,
doesn't sound as cool as it should.
dude, non-mainstream metal, especially extreme or heavier metal, some of the production was real shitty, man. Really bad. Even listening back to, not shitty isn't the right word, but like if something came out in the world of metal, like heavier metal, um, people glom onto it. I use the example of, I call it the kind of the I got it off And Justice for All. It was like the Lars kick drum sound on And Justice for All. It
Yeah,
popped up again on like Countdown to Extinct. We called them the clicky,
the
clicky, click,
clicky
click, click.
drum. Yeah,
They kind of did that, or those big snare sounds. I remember when Mick Brown from Dokken was using a marching snare, that deep marching snare. Then everybody kind of had that sound, and metal bands suffered from that too. Scooped mid range in metal guitars was, a thing that we were brought up as young guitar players. I thought that, and I did for years, cut all the mid range out of everything because those guitars were so scoopy. And then
yeah.
I realized as an adult, like, oh, mid range is where that guitar lives. That's where voices live. You got the low end of bass and drums, the high end of the higher vocal stuff. And anyhow, Stupid metal made me do it. Ooh, metal made me do it. I'm writing that down. That might be a song title. Metal
That's
made me do it.
that's good.
Thanks. Don't steal that, anyone. That's mine. I have two song titles. Not that I'm like Joe songwriter, but so far today, Metal Made Me Do It is one, and you know what my other one's gonna be? And you wait till I lay this jam on you, it's gonna blow your mind. I don't even have a single line written for it yet, but it's called Uncle Ricky.
Oh God, yeah.
Tell me that won't be badass. You're gonna love
Oh
that song.
man.
I mean, it'll still be a song I wrote, so it's not gonna be fucking genius, but it'll be cool. My next pick, you're gonna be jealous you didn't have and embarrassed for yourself. Um, it is Heroin Addict Sister by
I'm just
Elizabeth Cook.
looking at it on
You
my
have
list.
it? You have it on your
Yes.
list? Ah,
Yes.
killer. That's a jam, dude.
Elizabeth Cook.
That's a jam. She's
So
another one.
sad.
It is a sad song.
Man.
That is, but it's awesome. Agreed?
Oh
I
God,
mean,
yes. From Welder, I believe.
yes, it is. And the other thing about that too is, dude, that's gutsy songwriting.
And it's
That's
real too.
true, real. You got to open yourself up and say that stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
such
mean,
a
you want
cool
to talk
song.
about family songs, Elizabeth Cook, my God.
Yes. Yeah, shares the tales. Um, you know, obviously got Elizabeth Cook through Todd Snyder. I just recently reposted the East Side Bulldogs video for "Come On Up and See Me Sometime." With,
Yep.
speaking of Bobby Bear Jr., he's playing guitar on it, and Todd's there, and all the cool East Nashville people. My favorite. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I should be careful because I'm making too big of a statement. I am a big Jessie Coulter fan. And her, I'm Not Lisa is one of my favorite country songs of all time. Elizabeth Cook's version of I'm Not Lisa is
Oh
really,
yeah.
really good. And I don't know, I'm sure this is old. You can't say stuff like this anymore. You shouldn't, because I don't want to like. Elizabeth Cook is a great artist and musician, but she's just so beautiful. I mean, she's right there, and she seems like a good hang too, and I like that. So yeah, so
He's super cool.
I stole another one from you.
He
You
did.
got any more left?
I have I have one left,
Give it to you.
and
Better be.
it's a real favorite. It's super it it's a goosebumps song.
Ooh,
It's
what?
called My Father's Son by Denny Smith.
Oh, oh yeah, man. We almost had an episode without mention.
Do you are
I
you
don't think
familiar with that one?
not totally, no.
It's on his one of his solo albums.
Which I have. I'm sure. I think I have most of his catalog.
It's all about his dad and then having a kid of his own and
Oh yeah, I don't.
whew,
That'll be a tough one. It already sounds like a tough one.
it's a peach of a song, but man, it gives you goosebumps. And
You know
yeah,
what? I don't. To me, and I don't. I hope this doesn't seem insulting to him, but to me, like Denny Smith could be a Jacob Dylan dude too, or you know what I mean? He writes great songs. He's a great singer. He's got a great band. He's got everything's great. I like everything he kind of does. I I um I think we've talked about it too, like the realization that Kenny and Denny sang songs for great
dude,
affairs. You know,
just
um,
listen to Fists and Guitars. It's got both of them. It's so trading off. It's
I don't
so
know, man.
awesome.
I do regularly tell him, and I know he knows this. I'm jealous of that whole setup, that whole band. I'm just jealous of them. I gotta be honest. I'm jealous that they're that great. Here's one for you. You'll wish you had too. I'm ashamed that you didn't have it. I won't give you the title. I will just tell you. Well, this is in parentheses on the title. It's the Electric Drill song.
The Electric Drill song.
It's Daddy, Brother, Lover, Little Boy by Mr. Big. Do you know that song?
No,
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
no.
First of all, it's killer. And I think it's off the record Bump Ahead, I think.
Okay.
So a little later than, the one that
I
had
don't
To
know if
Be
I
With
have
You.
that one.
Dude, please listen to this song. First of all, it's a shred fest. It starts out with like this run, bass and guitar together. And the big catch is the solo is a harmony solo between bass and guitar. And Billy Sheehan and Paul Gilbert are both playing electric drills with picks. on them.
Oh.
And it's cool. It's like the whole, the chorus has got a hard, break in it where it's, I'll be your daddy, your brother, your lover, and your little boy. And then these big doodle 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 big runs. And it was sort of designed, I think, to be a showpiece like Addicted to That Rush was,
Oh, okay.
which is the first Mr. Big song I ever heard. That's a lie. Sorry. The first Mr. Big song I ever heard was Take a Walk. But yeah, Daddy, Brother, Lover, Little Boy, Electric Drill Song. I had a couple more. I had Mama Hated Diesels by Commander Cody.
Okay.
Mama hated diesels so bad. I guess I knew it had something to do with dad. The only time I ever heard her cry was when one of those big rigs went by. And then I never do this on the show. You know this. You know I'm good for this, that I would never do this other than I have to give these songwriters credit, whether I'm involved or not, right?
Oh, Daddy Drinks.
When He Drinks.
When he
Yeah, When He
drinks.
Drinks by Dutch Henry. That's Mitch and Greg's song. It was a huge
Yeah.
song. When I heard it,
1973, right?
it's on 73.
Yeah,
It's a
which I
great
don't have.
song. It's a great freaking song, dude. I mean, I remember, and I have it in the other room. I have our cassette in my basement where, because for years in Dutch, not years, but in Dutch Henry, it was Greg, Mitch, and I. And we were looking for drummers. We'd rotate guys in if we had a gig. Before we kind of solidified our lineup for the first time with a guy named Dan Ryers. So I have a demo of us in my basement, and it's
Nice.
just the
Wow.
three of us, and they're working out that. Well, the acapella vocal intro that kind of sounds like Buck Owens and the
Yeah.
Buckaroos. There's so many. There's great lines in it. Hey, Susie, wait a minute. Where's my beer? Go and get it. He's got a pile of empties in the sink. I mean, killer stuff. I've actually had a couple people have told me over the years, like, that's one of their favorite Dutch Henry songs, and it's one of my favorites too. So those guys should know that I'm still at least throwing them their props here on the show. I don't know if I'm
Absolutely.
sure someone will reach out and tell them Merchant treats you guys pretty good. So you should try to sing.
It's
All
the
right.
most popular, it's the most listened to episode.
I know.
The
So
Dutch Henry episode.
things are so strained in that camp that I don't know when it'll happen, but I've had an idea for a while of a Dutch Henry episode of our show. You host, you run the show, and we just, all four of us, come and kind of recount those days together. It would be good for our friendships that are strained. Some of them are non-existent, but just as time goes by, I appreciate it more. And
I already have my first question.
tell me right now.
Whose fault is it? Who ruined the band?
I for years have attributed that to me, if I'm
Of
being
course you
honest.
do.
Because when you're a people pleaser and a peacemaker, it's just not, especially when you have the two. I mean, Greg and Mitch's friendship was years, right? And so was Todd and I. But they had their own working dynamic, I guess. I just didn't understand it. It seemed sometimes really kind of callous and shitty, and they were shitty sometimes to each other. And I would want to make that okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, Greg and I, who I love, I love Greg Miller. I just told his sister how much I genuinely love him and look up to him. He's like an older brother to me. Those two, he and I got in one of our biggest fights. And that fight was triggered by me trying to fix a fight between he and Mitch. And I did that a lot. And I was also good for, like, this dude would bitch at me about someone, right? From this side, and then another dude would bitch at me. And I would try to go and fix each side, like
Yeah.
subliminally fix what they were doing wrong to piss the other guy off, right? I don't know who broke the band. I'd still be in that band. I mean, I think 53-year-old me would be a great guy to have in Dutch Henry. Back in the day, I was not. I drank all the time, and I said dumb shit. I mean, I said on stage one time, we got done, and a lady had requested A Whole Lot of Love, and of course, those guys aren't going to fucking play A Whole Lot of Love.
Right. Yeah.
And I was in the Promises at the time. We played A Whole Lot of Love, and I
You
said
start
this.
playing it.
no, we got done and this girl came up to me, why didn't you play it? And I'm like, well, it's not my fault. I know the song. I'm like, I couldn't convince these clowns to do it. And she's like, oh, why wouldn't they do it? I'm like, I don't know. I'm the most important guy in the band or something like that, and it bothered Greg. It hurt not hurt his feelings, but pissed him off.
Yeah.
And, but the other thing is, I will say about that before we put this topic to rest, I worked my ass off, dude. I worked my ass off in the band. And then those fucking guys say anything they want about it. But you're talking PA, you're talking booking gigs, I mean, you fucking name it. I was humping in that band.
Yep.
And those guys, they were never, Greg and Mitch were never going to see Todd and I as equals. It took a while. It took till we were done for them to,
Yeah.
because they were, and they'd been, those guys had been to it a little bit too. They'd been up the mountain a little higher than us. And so, and they'd picked up some bad habits, not drug habits or anything, but like songwriting things and things they would say that they'd heard someone else say, and then they'd start saying it to our music or whatever. I don't know. Fuck, we got to have that episode. That'd be fun. If we'd either end up finally mending those relationships or just really going off and then never talking to each other again. I think that would probably be maybe it's best we stay away.
We could go viral once.
Well, yeah, exactly. When Mitch would walked out of our Zoom meeting or something, or Greg Miller finally admitted, I only fucking hang out with you for the money, you dumbass. All right. Well, there we go. There, talk about family. There you go. Right? You choose your friends, you can't choose your family, I guess.
Yep.
All right. You got any parting words for us, brother? See what I did there?
Oh, brother. Let me see. I do have parting words.
All
On a
right, lay 'em on.
razor's edge, at the first sign of light, the car was packed while the house was quiet. My sister slept as we started the drive to California, where it's warmer. Gonna start a new life. Gonna miss Ohio, but this time we're gonna get it right.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, everybody.
See ya.
Thanks.